Alright, just arrived at the Morrison Trailhead. What do you think, buddy?
Oh yeah, baby! Let's go!
Yeah, let's go take a look at the signage over here real quick. This is Blaine. This is his very first backpacking trip. He's 5 years old. Daphne's first trip was this trip as well. Matt, now he's a little bit more seasoned and has quite a few gadgets. And so does Jason. You can tell by the skirt that he's wearing, all the rain they've got. And there's me. This is my first time hiking the Morrison Trail. So we are here. We're gonna go down here. Probably tonight, camp somewhere along in maybe this area here if we can find a good site. Go all the way down here, probably camp here next night, and then back out next day and head home.
Yeah, you can clap your phone.
Alright, just getting ready to hit the trail right at 3 o'clock. He's ready to go. Looks like rain. I don't know. We'll see you.
You don't realize up there they're getting rid of all the varmints.
It's a restoration project.
Yeah, that's a big rock.
Is that a big rock?
Yeah, that's inside.
We're just about 20 feet into the trail.
The,
A little campsite right there.
that's just the layer.
So we're going to do part on the Morrison and then Rimrock Trail. We'll head towards the lake today. It's supposed to rain, but who knows? You never know. Might rain 10 miles from here and not rain here at all. But as we're walking, you can see some of the deadlays here and over there. So definitely going to be mindful. And I've heard there's definitely been some trees blown down out in this area before, and you know, people hurt and killed. And it's very sad to hear that. Yeah, that can happen. Definitely got to watch where you're camping at. Speaking of camping, looks like there's another little site right there. How about that? Not very big. We're not even to the first trail junction yet, so this is in between the parking lot and the first trail junction. Two small little camp spots with some fire rings, things like that. Looks like we're coming up on this Rimrock Trail Loop, 8.3 miles around. Nice big rock. Looks like that's the first lunch break. So it took us about 15 minutes to get to this spot.
And this is, oh, the first.
Yeah, this is the first junction. See, now we're on a natural trail. So we're about 20 minutes in and just found this little water source. This is probably one of the better water sources. There's been 2 or 3 really small creeks that we passed. We're August right now, beginning of August. So usually it's one of the drier months. So you can imagine springtime, those creeks will probably be up a lot higher. Oh yeah, this is even right on the trail, so we'll walk right through that creek we were just in.
Those springs.
Okay.
Alright, there's a Rimrock Trail straight ahead and to the right, so we're going right. Looks like it's a little more bushwhacky. Alright, we just passed the XTC ski trail where it meets Rimrock. You can see that little blue marker on the trail. Started raining, so we had to get out the rain gear, so I haven't been filming very much, but we've hiked in. We got to that point right at an hour, so we've made a few small stops, but it took us about an hour to this point. So far, that's what the trail looks like. But since we've actually been on the trail, we haven't seen anybody, but we did see a couple hikers hit the trail prior to us. But pretty neat. It's getting a little thicker out here. So hopefully we'll find a camp spot soon. It's pretty thick here.
And all the little holes signify the local yokels have been around.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can't believe you come through here with those.
So a lot of potential campsites like that, but they really don't look like a very good spot, especially with a group. So we're going to continue in the hike. We've been on about an hour and 15 minutes so far on the trail. But it's raining, then it quit, then it's raining, then quit. So keep hiking, but it looks like we're definitely on top of the ridge, as you can see here. And it's kind of a flat spot. But man, earlier, wind was blowing, the rain was coming down real hard. And the trees, you look at the top of the trees, and I mean, they were just blowing like crazy. We thought all the trees were going to break and get on top of us. They didn't, but man, it's windy. Real windy. So it's pretty calm now, so thank God for that.
The idea of sleeping in the wet.
No.
Take a
So what do you
picture.
think about your first rain experience?
Oh, it's wonderful. I'm hoping that it's
Yeah, thanks to Jason for helping you set that up. We just got one vestibule.
No, it's up to you.
Blaine's in the tent, getting staying dry. Oh, here's some fresh water. Anybody need some? It's already pulled up.
What is it?
Fresh water.
Where? Where, Dad?
It's on this, Blaine.
Fresh water on it. I don't know what this little tube is.
That is in case one of your aluminum things bend or break. That's a repair. So this is the camp spot for the night. Well, we got plenty of dead wood around here for firewood. I don't know about standing out in the rain though.
Huh?
I said we have plenty of dead wood for firewood. I don't know about standing out in the rain.
No. We'll make up for it tomorrow. It's supposed to be cooler tomorrow anyway.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot cooler. Well, that's the problem if it's cool and wet. Yeah, I found a couple little blueberries. Teeny tiny ones. And they are ripe. There's another teeny tiny one. Alright, so the rain finally quit. It's about 6:30. Finally got the fire going. Blaine's helping out. First rain fire?
Yes.
Where is Jason at?
He's over there working on
Is he
his
sleeping?
still.
I don't even see him.
I don't know how much water.
But yeah, that's gonna start going, right, Blaine? Watch out, it's gonna go up. This whole field, blueberries. And tonight, for dinner, we have Asian noodles, Thai peanut, Dr. McDougal's. Thanks, McDougal. Hey, Blaine, what do you think about camping out here with your daddy?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh, hot.
We got a little fire going after pouring down rain. Where McDougal's Asian noodle Thai peanuts are. Can you see me?
Mm-hmm. Asian Thai peanut.
Mm-hmm. All right. Here we go.
See if they're worth $2.
Not bad.
Are they better than?
They're a little spicy.
Are they better than ramen? It costs.
Oh yeah, these are
59
noodles.
cents.
We got a fire going, we got a fire going, oh yeah, I got a fire going, fire going.
So are you implying that they?
Ah, tornado!
Yeah, spicy person, I like spicy.
Hey Blaine, how much spice do you have in your life?
Spicy! Because every time I eat one snack, then I go and get another snack. Keep doing that. Peanut butter balls.
The Budweiser beer
You can eat
can.
them if you want.
So you
Thank you.
cut the can in half, invert it, rivet it together, and drill holes around the outside.
Fresh, nice.
Drill holes around the bottom. It's called
Better
white
put
box.
some pork in here.
And I haven't used it in a long time. I was like, hey, got some fuel for that. I'll try it this week and use up this heat bottle. What it's supposed to do is the outside lights, and they just dump it on there once it gets.
Ooh, let me get a shot of all them blueberries.
I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do
All those blueberries.
There it goes. Yeah, you see how the outside's lighting?
with it. You got
All natural.
you got a Ziploc bag?
No, you can just eat them.
Okay.
Here.
See how the outside just kind of lit up?
1, 2, 3, go.
Set it on.
I be pooping blue.
Not that
Yeah.
stable of a surface.
You got any blue poop on? Blueberry mustard? A lot of blueberries.
It is.
It's getting hot over here.
Oh yeah, now the ground's catching on fire.
Move that way, but
Oh, you're catching the ground on fire too, man.
I know I chose a poor spot for my stove here.
That's your problem topical.
Yep.
That's almost boiling enough.
Fire!
We need to get that a little more boiling.
Oh, thank you. That's- I can't let this
Fire
go.
Marshal Dan.
Yeah, that's actually extraordinarily helpful. Thank you.
Hey, can you try to smash up some bark and put in here for me, Dad?
No. You just had food in there, dude. Did you eat all the chocolates?
Yeah, he.
Tell the truth. How'd they taste?
Good.
So it's 7:45 right now. Nice fire. Dinner. Ground on fire.
For a canister stove.
So you take that.
In the long run, is there just easier?
Yeah.
Now, a wood burner might be different. So like a Soul Stove or one of the other titanium wood burners or something like that.
Ooh, I can hear thunder claps.
Oh boy.
Be careful, it's gonna be hot.
Yeah, I'm just looking to see if it said to stir it or anything, or just
Yeah, stir it a little bit.
ow,
Massage
Ow.
it. Massage it.
like close it and
Close it.
massage it.
Yeah. Get a little bit of air out.
Oh, it's burning my hands.
Yeah.
Hear those thunder clouds. Right when we're drying off too.
I can't get it to close. I can't get it to close.
Here is our
Really, like, if you're cold, hold on to that. Yeah, it's like.
Alright, day 2, we just left camp and continuing to hike. Pretty much rained last night for quite a long time. We had some time for dinner, but then after that, pretty much poured down rain. We were able to get a good fire going, so that's pretty good. Got everything set up, and unfortunately we got everything set up in the rain. And then it quit raining right after we set everything up, as always. And everything was wet. But maybe next time if it pouring down rain, we might just wait an hour, see if the rain stops or not, and then keep going. But anyway, good trip, and the sun's finally shining. Beautiful area. Wind blowing a little bit. Oh, it looks like there's a little campsite right there. You can see a little.
We just went past that.
Yeah. Yeah. Matt's down there picking blueberries.
No, we didn't do this one. Oh, this is a new part.
Alright, we've been walking downhill. We're on the north side of the loop. We've probably been walking downhill for like half hour. And it's gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful out here. But we're walking along and all of a sudden heard a stick fall, and it was just right beside us, like a foot. So it's not raining or anything, it's just a little bit windy, but definitely got to watch. There's a lot of stuff that's falling down this way. But we heard a motorboat earlier, so I'm pretty sure we're getting pretty close to the lake. So hopefully we'll be down there pretty soon and head over to Morrison Campground. So the trailhead's finally, or the trail's finally starting to take a left. We've been going downhill, but right here where it turns left, there's a little campsite down there. You can see a little. You'll see. Alright, if you look right over that way, you see that glimmering light, you can finally start to see the lake. So I think we're going to be hiking this probably for another hour or so before we get to Morrison. I don't know. Hopefully not more than an hour. We'll see. It's a little bit. Let's see here what it looks like. Anybody home? So we walked uphill for a little while, and now we're finally starting to walk back downhill. And this path is looking a lot better than the other path. Nice and grassy to walk on.
Yeah. My real name. Woody.
Woody? Okay. Now we're back in the forest again a little bit. Let's see around. Check out these rocks up here. This is pretty cool. So we're still not to Morrison Lake yet, or Morrison Campground, but I did want to show you guys. This is right on the trail. Little camp spot. Probably better for hammocks than tents. Area is getting a lot more grassy. You can see the lake right through there. Alright. Oh, that's a lake. Yay. We're getting close. Alright, we've been walking downhill for a little bit, and then now we're in really thick thicket. And I've been able to pick some blackberries, a couple apples, things like this. You can see how thick it is. Go on. It is pretty thick. And watch out, there's mud up there. And watch your step. Oh, roots. Ooh. You just have to watch holding on to stuff, thing, because it could be briars. Let's see. Man, this is pretty thick back here. I'm doing some bushwhacking. I can hear some people up here. Let's see what they're doing.
Want some wild berries?
Yeah.
What kind of berries?
Yeah, more. Those are blackberries.
Oh, it's thick.
No, keep up. Those are red still. Oh yeah, that opens up pretty nice. Little clearing area under some pine trees. So we're not quite to Morrison Campground yet, but I think it's around here somewhere.
Are we almost there?
We are.
Look, Blaine, our crew. Yeah, we picked blackberries.
Ooh, did you find some?
You want some? Apples.
Thank you.
Well, they're good too.
I have some of those energy things.
Oh,
We're out.
those are like the best blackberries I've ever had.
They're yummy.
No.
Firm, juicy.
I've only got 2 apples. I've already ate one.
Are they?
Oh, those were apples.
They're tiny because
You can have it.
they're green apples. You can see how sour they are.
They're sour.
Hey, you're supposed to share, Blaine.
I want to eat it.
Thank you.
I want to eat this apple.
You got us eating right out of the palm of your hand.
Yeah.
I really
Here,
want to.
chase it down with that.
I definitely can't.
I want to eat this
He's
so
got that.
bad.
Okay, eat it.
Thing where his intestines will find like a seed, like strawberries and
And
stuff.
they'll
and
like
he'll
get
put-
closed.
Yep.
Dude, seriously?
3 seconds.
Here's
I'll
just
try.
some
Who cares?
grump.
There's a toad, you see it?
Is that a toad?
Yeah.
Where'd it
Frog, toad. Right there.
go? Oh, okay,
Tiny.
yeah.
Look how little.
I thought that was a spider.
Just leave him
Pick
alone.
him up. Don't pick him up, Blaine.
Here, Matt.
Oh, thank you.
Not that bad.
It's sour apple.
That's good.
That's not bad.
I make it
Nice,
really good,
refreshing.
like cider or pie.
You think that's from someone eating an apple and just throwing the thing off to the side?
Could be. Who knows?
'Cause
I mean, if it's
at Camp 2, down by the train, you know, there's that wall you can sit on. I've thrown like 5 apple cores over there over the course of the year.
we're finally at a camp spot on the lake. Fire pit. Oh yeah, that water's pretty clear too. Take your shoes and socks off at the table. This is campsite 20. Right on the water. Wah, wah. So there's 6 baby ducks and then the mama. See, the mama's in the middle. And it's bigger.
Hey, Matt.
Alright, we finally found the safe self-service deposit fee here. $12, quiet time begins at 10. So we hiked from here to somewhere around in here last night. Went down through here today. We're here now. And tomorrow. So it looks like 2, 3.3, 3.8 miles. Yes, we just got done registering, so we're good to go for the night. Looked up, we've got about 4 miles to hike back in the morning. So if we can average 2 miles an hour, you know, that's only 2 hours to get back to the car, which would be awesome, and head back to Ohio. But so far, it's been a great trip. Taking a 5-year-old with you for the first time, something else, but he's definitely been a trooper and doing great. Definitely glad I brought him along. So if your guy can hike, or girl, 5-year-olds can make it out here. It didn't hardly complain at all. We had rain and hills and all kinds of stuff, but anyway, if you get here, you follow this path. You see it's kind of a wider path all the way along the lake, and you'll eventually find a self-registration over by the bathrooms, which you just saw. So I'm walking back to where we're at right now. We did see a few snakes in the grass, so just watch out for those. But yeah, I think it's around here where all this stuff was. See if I see him again. He was right in that stuff when I went to the self-registration, but I don't see him. But yeah, I just know they're here. Wasn't the big snake, just a little snake. There's quite a few people camping out here. Nice area. But we're in campsite 20. Yeah, this camera's already getting condensation on it. All right, day 2. Here we go, hiking through the woods. And you can see what kind of path this is. A little muddy. A little crowded in here. If you look at, literally what I'm going through. It's pretty thick. Now we're starting to go uphill a little bit, but we're probably a little more than a half hour walk from the Morrison campsite. It is thick through here. Very thick. So here's the trail. There's a marker. River. Campsite. This is probably 45 minutes from us walking from Morrison Trail. Pretty neat looking site. So yeah, if we had come that way the first night, that would have been a perfect place to stay. We are finally at where we need to be at, I think. We are on the Morrison Trail loop, the connector that takes you back over the Rimrock Trail, and we just noticed this campsite. You can see it from the trail. But that's a pretty neat looking little campsite. Water source right over there.